Hey guys, Tony here, and back once again to do another recent vinyl editions. I'm going to try and be as quick as possible. Um, I don't have a ton to show you, but for some reason, every time I try and make this video, I've tried twice, believe it or not, and I run out of time, so I'm going to be as quick as I possibly can. Anyway, hope everybody's well. Um, I wanted to start off by thanking a YouTuber subscriber. Um, I don't think he wants his name mentioned. I don't know. I'm not going to mention his name, but he knows who he is. And he sent me he sent me about 7 CDs worth of German krautrock, electronic music, just unbelievable stuff. As you guys know, I've been getting really into German rock music from the 60s and 70s, and um, a lot of it is hard to come by or it's really expensive, and just about everything I have is on vinyl. And as we know, we can't take vinyl, on the go. It's one of the major drawbacks of it. So I'm really happy to finally have a lot of this stuff on digital to put on my iPod. I cleared off my iPod. It's like get just thousands of songs, and you could just get sick of them somehow. So um, cleared off my iPod. I put all this stuff on there, and I'm just coming off of 2 brutal days at work. Yesterday was a 16-hour day. Today was another 12-hour day. It's just been brutal, and this stuff has just really got me through the day, those 2 days, and so I gotta give a huge thank you. I'm just blown away by this, blown away by the generosity. It's just unbelievable, and I'm so excited to have all this music, most of which I have not heard, so I'm really happy. So let me just say a couple of the bands here. I'm just so thrilled to finally have. Um, I'll say some I can't even pronounce. Can Cluster, Cosmic Jokers, um, Faust, Harmonia, Helden, Tangerine Dream, um, Force Majeure, something like that. Jade Warrior, Michael Rother, Noi, Agitation Free, Amon Duel, Ashrah Temple, Popol Vuh, Propeller Island, Pure Reason Revolution, Richard Penaz, and that's just some, but unbelievable. So awesome. Thank you so much. Really, it's just I'm blown away. Um, and also, I went record shopping over the weekend with another YouTuber subscriber, and I told you guys I met him at that Earth show, Bostonian Reggie. Really cool guy, and we talked a lot at the show, and we talked about getting together again. So he came down, we went record shopping, and it was really cool to hang out with him. I took him to a few stores around my area, and then we went to a flea market and picked up some cool stuff. So, and I want to show that real quick. But also, we talked a lot about the community, and we talked a lot about music, and he recommended a lot of stuff that I had not heard, and he too actually sent me CDs, and they just arrived today. And again, really, really cool stuff, and really thankful. So he sent me the Soul Jazz Krautrock collection on digital. And really happy to be able to listen to this in my car. Also put it on my iPod. Awesome. Really, really. That is just such an awesome collection. Radiohead's In Rainbows, which I have not heard yet. A band he recommended, Surfer Blood. And I believe the album is Astro Coast. So still have to listen to these. And he sent me both of the Bon Iver albums. I never really got into him. I checked out a couple of his songs before, and just I wasn't blown away. But he said, I definitely need to listen more and check him out. So I got his first album, For Emma, Forever Ago, and the Bon Iver record. So, Mike, thank you so much. Awesome. We definitely got to get together again. Really cool. And so I'll show you what I bought when we went out. We actually both picked up a copy of this record. They had a couple copies for really cheap, so not their greatest, I have to say. Nectar, and this is Down to Earth. One listen, and I wasn't blown away. The album definitely gets better as it goes along. Like side B is definitely better than side A. But yeah, it just wasn't that impressed. Um, but yeah, definitely I have to listen more. So yeah, Down to Earth. Tell Me This Gateful does not remind you of the Rolling Stones Rock and Roll Circus. It's like, you know. But anyway, cool record for just a couple bucks. So glad I got it. You have to listen, check it out some more. Um, this one I was really happy to find. An album I already have, but this is a promo copy. And unfortunately, it's not a white label promo, but still, it's a promo. Neil Young, Comes a Time. And there's the promo and an original copy in really nice shape for just $4. I gotta get that sticker off. I haven't tried yet. But excellent album by Neil. Probably one of his most accessible records. A lot of great songs on this. Going back, Comes a Time, which is a classic. Look Out for My Love. That tune has got to be one of my all-time favorite Neil Young songs. Look Out for My Love. It's awesome. A Lot of Love, Peace of Mind, Human Highway, Field of Opportunity, Motorcycle Mama, Already Won, and his cover of Four Strong Winds. So I'm very happy to get that. We went to a flea market, and there's a seller there who's selling his whole collection. Everything he's selling was his collection. It must have been huge, because he's been there for a few weeks now that I know of. And some cool stuff. So, some stuff is 2 for $5, like most of it was 2 for $5. Some stuff was $10, and some stuff was like $15, I think. These next two records, I got both of them for $5, so $2.50 a piece. Patti Smith Group, Radio Ethiopia, classic album by her from 1976. So there you go, in nice shape, a little bit of edge wear, but the record is beautiful. And this one here I was really happy to get. A Bowie record I did not have, and I've wanted for a while, and I picked this up again, $2.50, Station to Station, and beautiful copy of it. I have to say, there's just this piece of tape here, but other than that, it's just perfect. The vinyl is mint, and what I didn't realize when I brought it home, until I brought it home and put it on, is that it's a Japanese pressing. It's on the orange RCA label, and still has the insert, and it's all in Japanese. So really happy about that for $2.50. Very, very cool. So no Obi strip, but still happy to have it. This one too, I was really excited to see. My excitement was a little bit premature though, unfortunately, but still very happy. The Byrds, Sweetheart of the Rodeo, and excellent stuff there. I mean, this is the Byrds doing country. Graham Parsons had joined the band, which I talked about Graham Parsons, I think, in my last video. I bought the International Submarine Band, and this is, Graham Parsons joined the Byrds, and they're basically doing country rock, and very iconic cover and album, very classic album. What I was excited about, I thought this is an original copy now, but I thought it was a promo, because it has this for government sale only, and I guess I didn't know, but I guess the government would ship records overseas for GIs to buy, so like to Germany and wherever they were stationed, and this is what this is, I guess. But still, really nice condition, original of Sweetheart of the Rodeo, so very cool. Now we have mostly new records, so this one I was really happy to get too. The Yardbirds, Little Games. Now this is the Yardbirds album, the only album that has Jimmy Page on it, and you can definitely tell it's Jimmy Page playing. From 1967, this is the Sundays reissue. Yeah, excellent stuff. A nice mixture of blues and psych, and very, very cool. They do White Summer, which Jimmy Page would do live later on with Zeppelin. Really nice, instrumental guitar, and very, very cool. you gotta love Sundays just because the reissues they put out. I mean, a lot of that stuff I'd never be able to get. This one too, I'm really happy about. Black Mountain, Wilderness Heart. This is their most recent, from 2010. This is their third record. I have their second one. I still have to get their first. Just a very, very good band. They kind of get called like kind of psych progressive a little bit, but on this they just kind of sound like a really good hard rock band, and they do a great job on here. And very happy to get this. So this one I have not listened to. Mike, Bostonian Reggie, recommended it. We saw it in the store, and I hadn't heard it, and he recommended it, and I checked out a couple tunes online, and I went back the next day and bought it. So, sorry, I'll just take that sticker off. I still have not gotten around to listen to it, but I'm really happy I got it, and I'm looking forward to checking it out. I did check out the first 2 tracks on here online. If I Had a Heart and When I Grow Up. Very, very cool. I forget the woman's name that did this, but she was in the band, I believe it was called The Knife, or Knife. And this is a side project of hers. Very interesting stuff, and really like that cover art. This got a lot of great reviews when it came out in 2009, so happy to get that. These next 2 I received today. This one I have not listened to, but I'm looking forward to it. Fairport Convention, and this is What We Did on Our Holiday. It's the Four Men with Beards reissue. It's one of the 3 albums they released in 1969. An excellent British folk rock. Can't go wrong with the Fairport Convention. Just very, very cool. So happy to get that. And Four Men with Beards too. They do such a great job reissuing stuff. This one again, have so much I have not listened to, but happy to have it. Joy Division still. Now, Joy Division, I mean, just an unbelievable band. They're one of those bands that every time I listen to it, I'm just like, I'm more blown away each time. Just an excellent band, and really is a shame. Ian Curtis. This was released after he committed suicide, and the original band broke up really, and changed their name to New Order. It's a compilation. This is the reissue. It was used by, but it is the reissue, and it's in mint condition. They did a nice job with the reissue too. It's like the folder here, and it's a compilation. The first record is I believe just unreleased material, and the second is a live performance. But I hear the live performance, the sound is terrible, but still happy to have it. So, and I checked this out in Stefan, the book that Stefan sent me, the Factory Records book, and yeah, it's definitely not an original, but still very, very cool. I guess originals were bound with like a ribbon, or some of the originals were, so cool to get that. This one arrived today, and I did listen to it, and it's a very cool release. I'm glad I got it. Eddie Vedder's Ukulele Songs. I pre-ordered this a long time ago, and it just finally came. If the music and everything wasn't so good, like just very cool, simple tunes done on a ukulele, I'd probably call it the most indulgent thing that, well, maybe not, but it's a very indulgent kind of thing. It should have came with a ukulele, I'll put it that way. I love that cover art too, but anyway, gatefold, the record itself, sleeves in this very cool, I don't know what you would call it, but kind of a plasticky kind of sleeve. It's really nice. And it comes with a poster. I know Dan in Canada showed the whole package. Comes with a poster of his ukulele, and it comes with 2 books. A book of lyrics and photos, and a book of all the music and tablature of all the tunes. So very cool release. Here are the 2 books. I mean, it's so much that the record won't even hold them all. So very, very cool. This one, I mentioned Rise Above Relics. I'm trying to get most of their stuff. I'd like to. This is another one, Possessed, and this is called Exploration. and a very cool record. At first, I was like not blown away. The vocals were kind of a turn off, but in a lot of ways, like Rush. When you first listen to Rush, it's like, you know, Geddy Lee's vocals just kind of scare you a little bit, but you kind of, they grow on you and you grow to love them. I wouldn't say that I've grown to love this yet, but the music is fantastic. The vocals are the only thing. By the end of the record, it kind of had grown on me a little bit. And an interesting story with this band. This album was never released until Rise Above did it. This is a band that came out of the 70s in the UK. They gigged a lot, and a couple members were in the original Band of Joy with Robert Plant and John Bonham. But yeah, they played a lot. They recorded this album. For whatever reason, the album was shelved, and they continued just gigging all over the UK. And then punk hit the UK, and it kind of got a harder edge sound. And then they say the band was really just picking up steam and just really starting to get known, and it looked like they were finally going to get a break. And then they had a horrible accident where 3 members of the band were killed, and that was, you know, the end of the band. And it's an interesting story about how the band came about and their whole story. But yeah, it's a cool release. I'm glad I got it, and I definitely have to listen to it more. But like I said, the vocals are kind of strange. It also came with it's the whole thing's on pink vinyl, or purple vinyl, I should mention. This is a bonus 45 that came with it. And yeah, cool record. I love that album art. So there you go. And finally, one last one. A band that a lot of people have been talking about in the vinyl community. And glad I picked this up. Just excellent psych pop. H.P. Lovecraft. And this is their first record. And excellent stuff. This is a beautiful reissue. Pressed in Norway, so it's an import. It wasn't cheap, but glad I got it. I found it at the store, and very, very, very cool. Very happy with this. So yeah, there are my finds, guys. Again, thank you to Mike, Bostonian Reggie, and everybody out there, and to the YouTube user who sent me these CDs. So happy. So thank you so much. And yeah, leave me some comments, guys. And looks like I finally got through this one. Thanks for hanging in there, and have a good one. Thanks.